If y'all expected me to come in here today and be on my nice shit, nah, it ain't happening. Sorry. Because right now I'm kind of pissed. All right, whatever, man. I'm a little bit pissed. Because people out here tripping. People are out here tripping. People are out here losing their goddamn minds. And quite frankly, I'm sick of it. I'm just staring at Shimon today. Morning, Jay Thomas. I see you. I see you, April. I'm just staring at Shimon today. I'll tell you right now. I am staring at Shimon. I'm telling y'all, because today is just... I'm not even frustrated. You know what I mean? Magpie said she was chasing a bunch of flies with a vacuum cleaner. Hey, yo! Let me make this abundantly goddamn clear. If you MAGA and walk your dumb ass in here on that bullshit today, I'm the wrong person on the right goddamn day. Tell you that right now. If you walk your ass in here on some MAGA shit, I'm the wrong person on the right goddamn day. Because y'all disgust me. MAGA disgusts me in a way I will never be able to understand, because you bitches just want a goddamn dictator and you don't care who the hell gets burnt because of it. I said what the hell I said and I ain't taking it the F back. So if you MAGA and walk your ass up in here today, morning big sis, if you MAGA and walk your dumb ass up in here today, I'm telling, listen, let me make it clear. Let me make it clear to you. In case you needed to know, I'll tell you right now. I'm telling you.
I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving it with something.
You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
I'm from around the way today. I'm from around the way today. I am on one. Before this show begins, if you have never listened to the Pusha T Drake disc, The Story of Adidon, my suggestion to you would be go and listen to it right now. Take the time before the show really gets started. It ain't that long. It's about 3 minutes. My advice to you, go listen to that song, because that's the type of mood I'm going to be in today. Smoking Hot, Kim, I see you. Come on in. Let me do the dirty hustle thing. Like the show. Share it with your friends, your loved ones, your co-workers, your baby mama, baby daddy, whoever. The super chats over on the YouTube are open if you want to donate. Super chats. You want to give some coins over here in TikTok, please do so. If you're on Facebook and you haven't subscribed to GCPR, the Ghost Claw Productions Radio Substack, and YouTube, please do so. If you're on TikTok, GCPR has a TikTok channel. Go find it. That's where you can find episodes of The Villain's View. Because I'm on one today. I'm on one today. But before I get ready to be on my bullshit, and I'm telling you right now, MAGA, don't bring your dumb ass in here. Do not bring your monk ass in here. Because I'm telling you right now, directs people off platform. I see TikTok on that bullshit again. Already. It's on that bullshit. But I'm telling you right now, let me make this abundantly clear. When it comes to this microphone,
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. I appreciate that. Hey, Magpie, it's fine. I got a couple of donuts in there I need to eat anyway. But I'm on my bullshit today. Like I said, if you've never heard the story of Adidon, my advice is for you to go listen to it right now. Doesn't matter where you listen to, YouTube, Apple, Spotify, whatever. It's Pusha T, the story of Adidon, A-D-I-D-O-N. Please go listen to it. Because right now, MAGA done pissed me off. MAGA has completely and utterly pissed me off. And I'm not trying to hide it today. I'm not trying to hide it today. Everybody look at your screen. If you are watching this on YouTube, that picture to the left, underneath the Sound of Coffee Shop. If you're watching it on TikTok, it's the big one over there on the right. We finna talk about this shit. We finna talk about this shit right now. Because what the actual French fried funky fresh flip-flopping flapjacking fuck is going on here? While you listening to the story of Adidon, let me go ahead and start this show off proper like. Godzilla -1 inhale in the building. It was almost dark side. Oh, and I'm also thinking about getting one of these as a Shin Godzilla. And if Shin Godzilla makes an appearance, listen, Angry gonna be mad at me. if I get a Shin Godzilla and I say Shin Godzilla inhale, Angry gonna be mad at me. They're gonna be the F-bombs is dropping. The F-bombs is gonna be dropping. At that point, I'm just mad. I know I'm killing you, Smalls. I didn't say the F word. I said puck. You hear me? Yuck. Yuck. See? What the yuck is going on? But anyway, Godzilla -1 inhale. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to a trifling ass Tuesday version of the Sound of Coffee. I see Dean Big Brother Gambit is in the building. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. I am the brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild. And I greet you with the universal greeting of the coffee beans.
How you doing? I woke up. Everybody else, because I woke up. That's how I look at it. You all had a chance until I woke up. Today's mine. That's just what it is.
That's just what it is. You had a chance to rule the world and then the goddamn coffee beans got up, bitch. All was right in your world and then we got up. So the day belongs to the coffee beans. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You thought you were something. You're not. The coffee beans are awoke. Ladies and gentlemen, put them up, get them ones up, get them ones up, get them ones up for Persepolis the Cactus! Always in our hearts. The best cactus ever. The best cactus ever. I am really tempted on buying another cactus. Maybe I should make Persepolis a title. Maybe I should. I don't know yet. I really don't know. I will leave that up to you, my beautiful coffee beans. Get your C's, turn them sideways, raise them in the air, and acknowledge your coffee bean. OCB, 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 what OCB, what OCB? Why you got your hands up there? Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a high five. Love on you some you for the best part of this show, the coffee beans. You guys make this show what it is. And the Discord chat is jumping because we are in the midst of some bullshit. Now, to address the picture that you see on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Labor Department building. And that is a picture, an unrolled banner of Donald Trump. Now, there's an American flag in the middle, and there's a picture of Teddy Roosevelt on the right. But let me ask y'all a simple, solitary question. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Hey, Angry, Infernal needs a link to the Discord server. I'm pretty sure Bunny Billionaire does too. Let me ask y'all a question. Where they do that at? Where do they do that at? This is some fresh out of North Korea bullshit. It goes in line with that jackass writing an executive order. Oh, Kim Gen X wants one too. Y'all got to reach out to Angry or Smoking Hot. That's some dictator level shit. This bitch signed an executive order. Be safe, squirrel, thy name is Caesar. Don't act like I don't know. You just be safe. This bitch, nah, I ain't saying it right. I ain't saying it right. This bitch signed an executive order basically saying that if you burn an American flag, you will get a year in jail. Kiss my ass. Kiss my melanated, educated, beautiful black ass with all the pimples and the hairs on it. Kiss my ass. And after you hang me, kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Ladies and gentlemen, the Supreme Court in 1989, Johnson v. Texas, I believe that's what it is. Texas v. Johnson, Johnson v. Texas, it's one of those ways. They ruled that burning an American flag is a protected form of free speech. That is the first part. Secondly, and thank you, Taz J, my sister from another mister, for that. EOs ain't laws, you bitches. Those don't mean shite. They don't mean booger sugar. They don't mean shit. Why? Because anybody sitting in that office after that goofball has funked up the shit can erase all of that with the stroke of another pen. But this is why I'm mad at MAGA. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with this. You flag-humping dumb bastards. You don't see anything wrong with that. Because y'all want a dictator. Not just any dictator. Y'all want a white one. I said what I said. Y'all want y'all a white dictator so goddamn bad. Your little thing is getting 2 inches of chub, and your coochie finally got a little bit moist. And I'm gonna tell you why you bitches want a dictator. And not just any dictator, but a white dictator. Obama did something to y'all psyche. Personal financial needs are cause gift. What in the hell is this? What is going on? What is going on? Hey, TikTok, check this out. I just saw a live where a bunch of people spread so much misinformation. I forgot my ass was named Thomas and I was a black man. Okay? I forgot. But yet here y'all are policing my shit. It's a dictatorship, TikTok. I do not care that the White House is on TikTok now. I don't care. I have a First Amendment right to say whatever I want, and the government cannot stop me. Now, if you seem to have a goddamn problem with that, why don't you go ahead, ban every leftist content creator off of this son of a bitch, and go ahead and turn this shit into Parler 2.0. Goddamn Oh, only on the TikTok shop. I get so goddamn sick of this. What in the name of everything that is holy is wrong with you people? Like, I genuinely need to know this. Why is it that everybody and their grandmother is afraid of this man? Why? What in the name of everything that is holy is wrong with y'all? Morning, kid. What's wrong with y'all? This is the shit that I am talking about, ladies and gentlemen. This is the shit that is pissing me off. This is why this Trifling Tuesday, the theme of this Trifling Tuesday is the story of Adidon. That's what this is. That's why I told y'all, if y'all have never heard that song before, go listen to it. Dave the Lowlander, BG for life. Go listen to the story of Adidon. 3 minutes of your life, you will understand why Drake got eviscerated by Pusha T. And that's the theme. Left versus right aside. Okay? Blue versus red aside. Let's have a heart-to-heart about democracy. In a functioning democracy, the President of the United States' face doesn't have to be on a banner on the side of the Labor Department. In a functioning democracy, that's not what happens. When a president dies, that's just not what happens. Period. In a functioning democracy, a president does not rule by executive order. I said what I said. I said exactly what I said. A president does not rule by executive order in a functioning democracy. In a functioning democracy, outside influences like AIPAC and the Heritage Foundation have absolutely nothing to do with the day-to-day operations of the executive branch of the United States. In a functioning democracy. Oh, Jay, it ain't. That's the whole point. That is the whole damn point. For every one of you old MAGA, please understand you're not immortal. You're going to meet Mahalia Jackson one day, bitch. One day, you're going to wake up and Mahalia Jackson is going to be standing in the room going, soon I will be done with the troubles of the world. You're going to be dead. You're going to be dead. I know it hurts. I do not care. I know I probably just spoiled, I just spoiled Christmas for you. One day you're going to die. One day I'm going to die. Now I know that gives some of y'all a little bit of pleasure. Oh my God, the villain will be dead. It won't matter. You're going to die too. We are not long on this planet. We're not. Okay? All those billionaires that you suck off, they got to put their pants on one leg at a time and they gonna die. Oh, but Elon saved so much money with Doge. Elon is going to die. Well, Jeff Bezos is a job creator, and we got to protect the job creators. Jeff Bezos' cockeyed ass will die. Well, the Heritage Foundation, every member of the Heritage Foundation is going to die. So why in the name of everything that is holy would you want the way you think right now to be laws your great-great-grandchildren have to live under? Hold on. Let me jump with the rewind. Cruelty for cruelty's sake is not public policy. Let me say that. Y'all want me to rewind it again? Cruelty for cruelty's sake is not public policy. I don't want my grandkids to suffer the way I did. I don't want my grandkids to see the shit that I've seen. I don't. I'm not selfish that way. I look at my granddaughters and my grandsons and I say, you are the future. And all I got to do is make sure that you guys get a chance to get there. I look at my 8 grown adult children, and I want the best for every one of them. I do not want them to struggle and suffer the way I did. I don't want them to have the nightmares that I did. I don't want them to see the shit that I've seen. And these are 8 grown-ass adults. 8 grown-ass adults. But MAGA is so goddamn selfish, the only place that they are thinking about is themselves and right goddamn now. And they found the perfect avatar for that. Because Barack Obama made them feel bad about themselves. No black man has tore apart the psyche of old racist white folks like that man. None. He is what do they call what's her face? AJ, I love you, beautiful. What do they call Miles Morales in the second Spider-Man film, a canon event. Barack Obama is a canon event for all of those old ass MAGA folk. The day they dreaded, the day they were afraid of, the scariest day in their adult lives, the day an educated, damn near flawless, centrist Democrat who just so happened to be black became president of the United States. That was a rip in the fabric of their brains. It was a rip in the fabric of their belief system. We can dunk a basketball. We can eat some fried chicken. We can black on Chicago. We can rap about the bitches and the hoes. But president of what? The United States? Since when? Nah. Obama was a, what is this? What is this? Oh, never mind. Obama was he was an answer. Go, auntie. Good morning, you beautiful, beautiful woman. Obama was an answer to a question that scared the shit out of these people every night as children. It's the shit their papas and mamas and their uncles told them about. If they get in charge, they're gonna want revenge. Nobody wants no goddamn revenge, okay? I can't even believe that y'all thought that's what we wanted. No. We wanted the fairness and respect that we are due for being the people that we are. Why is it that people like DJ, my big sister, beautiful human being, one of the nicest, sweetest people I've ever had the pleasure and honor of knowing, why she got to be labeled with 1350? Huh? What did DJ ever do? What did DJ ever do? Huh? What did she ever do? Besides be a good person, be a good mom, be a good aunt, be a good nurse. What the hell did she ever do to get 1350? My mother, my hero, my teacher, my disciplinarian, and one of the single greatest women, if not the greatest woman I have ever known in my life. What'd she do to get 1350? Huh? What did she do? What did she do? Besides work 2 and 3 jobs to take care of 5 kids on her own. At the height of the crack epidemic, at the height of militarized police, at the height of the war on drugs under Reagan. What did my mother ever do? Huh? To get 1350. What'd she ever do? What did my brother Chaos ever do besides be a strong black man? What did he ever do? Highly intelligent, wise, stands up for what he believes in, loves the people that he loves, is loyal to the people that he's loyal. What did he ever do to get 1350? Huh? But y'all couldn't handle it. Y'all just couldn't handle it. We were good for your stereotypes. We were good to be your nightmares. But goddamn it, we could never lead your asses. We could never lead. We were good tap dancing in the back. That's why y'all love Coon Hat Guy and Jeff Mead's stupid ass. And Officer Tatum and the rest of them, because they give you that sense of, they're not all like that. Some of them really are American. Bitch, I am American. I am American. I'm sorry. I represent the American dream. I do. Do you think I got here because of DEI? You think it was DEI when I was messing up my goddamn back doing 12-mile ruck marches with 45 pounds in my rucksack? You think it was DEI when I got my ass on a plane and went to Afghanistan after having goddamn knee surgery for a knee that had swole up because I had torn the meniscus in it, and I walked on that bitch for almost a year before they even would consider having surgery on me? Do you think it was DEI that I come home and I find out a very beautiful, good friend of mine was dead for 2 goddamn months and I knew nothing about it? I didn't find out till I got back from Afghanistan. You think I was just handed the fact that my wife and my kids had to literally grow up without me? Do you think that's what that was? Going to therapy literally every single week because I was having nightmares every night? You think it was DEI? Do you think it was CRT? Do you? And I'm one man. I'm one black man in the world. But no. Because you couldn't get past your idea that we were supposed to be less than you. We got Donald Trump's big ass banner outside of the Labor Department. The Labor Department. You remember labor, right? They have the Bureau of Labor Statistics in there. You know, the person he fired because the numbers did not add up to this fantasticness of how MAGA is going. Remember that? Something like a dictator would do. Or we getting trifling today. I'm telling you right now, we getting trifling today. I'm letting you know.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. How you want it?
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. Don't play with me. Shalom, shalom. Welcome to the Sound of Coffee.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. How you want it?
Let me tell you something. Your inability to be able to live in a world full of change is why that man signed an executive order basically saying that, oh, we're the federal government. We can tell you what to do as far as your First Amendment rights. He damn sure did. Told you that to your face. And what'd you do? Yeah! Like the goddamn trained seals that you are. It's only your First Amendment right to criticize the government and not have the government take any action towards you. It's nothing. It's nothing. Just like snatching people up off the streets. It, you know, due process. They're criminals. They don't get due process. It can be your bitch ass next. But hey, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. This is the country that some of you, I don't want the world to change bitches, asked for, begged for, tattooed across your body, walked around with them stupid ass red hats on for. And I can see if the person y'all picked to be your avatar against change was a smart man, a strong man, an idealistic man. I could see if he had confidence and was able to back it up. George W. Bush was not a smart man, but at least he wanted the goddamn job. But now, George W. Bush isn't Republican enough for MAGA. Nah. Neither is John McCain, a principled Republican. Nah. John McCain, what? You mean that guy who told that white woman that Barack Obama is not an Arab or an Arab or whatever. He said he's a good man who we just disagree on policy. You remember those Republicans, don't you? No, that wasn't good enough. Your avatar had to be the most narcissistic person possible because you're a narcissistic bitch. Said what I said. I said what I said. Couldn't be Mitt Romney, who, as Republican as his ass is, at least understands the power and the responsibility of being the leader of the executive branch, being the person that sits behind the resolute desk. No, it couldn't be him. Because him Jesus, not my Jesus. My Jesus is warrior Jesus. Kenny Loggins with a sword. No, it couldn't be that. No, y'all had to go find the pettiest, most vindictive bitch possible because you are petty, vindictive bitches. Y'all are the people that walk up to people speaking Spanish talking about, in America, we speak English. You didn't even graduate high school, biscuit head. Charmaine's in the building. I see Wolfie's in the building all the way up from Australia. Good morning, Wolfie. Y'all couldn't have a leader that understood that our allies are our allies and our enemies are our enemies. Nah. That's too much like, right, Thomas, what are you talking about? That's too much like what the hell you're supposed to do. No. Let's get a person who will suck off dictators because he has never been shit in his life, and a person who will literally dog our allies. Leave them in the time of need because, oh my God, we're not getting enough money from them. Morning, Hill. See you in the building, baby. Villains Guild for life. Nah, we can't add that. Nah. What do you mean? Actually act like a grown adult. No. I want a petty. Yeah. That's what you wanted. Because a black man made you feel inferior. Y'all got on this goddamn tan suit. Y'all remember y'all actually raising bullshit about a tan goddamn suit? A tan suit. Obama wears a tan suit, and y'all rage is so great, it's kind of like this.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
Hey, what tan suit? That tan suit had y'all, that tan suit had y'all mad as shit. Y'all looked at that man and was like, y'all lost your shit because that man's fashion sense. Remember that goofy, smelly ass redneck from last week? I like the name Barack Obama. He divided this country. No, you know what he did? He showed up. Barack Obama was the living embodiment of.
How you doing? I woke up. Everybody else, because I woke up. That's how I look at it.
Think about that for just a second. He didn't divide America. He was himself. A middle-of-the-road centrist Democrat. But that wasn't enough. Hell, he was biracial and that still wasn't enough. He had a whole-ass white mama and white grandparents from Kansas. Kansas. Like, can y'all find another homegrown state that's more American than goddamn Kansas? And you mealy-mouthed fish breath bitches could not handle. He wasn't born here. Word. For real? For real. Is Hawaii not one of them states? I mean, don't get me wrong. You rich bitches are trying to price Hawaii out of the hands of the native people there, but it's still a goddamn American state, right? And if he was born there, guess where he was born at? Y'all kept going, Barack Hussein Obama. Okay. My middle name is Edward. Is there a point to this? I was on Threads yesterday. This old ass bitch. Old ass white woman talking about how could anybody listen to Jasmine Crockett? She's so ghetto. Da, 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 da. To which I reminded her, you have Moses' cell phone number. You were the one that babysat Jesus, and you were Judas's side chick. If you don't shut your old ass up, out here giving Judas some sloppy toppy, you talking about Jasmine Crockett being ghetto. Bitch, if you don't sit your old ass down, sit down. Goddamn Social Security number got 4 numbers in it. Because they hadn't invented the rest. Oh, goof. Let me ask y'all a question. What is wrong with a country that takes care of its citizens? What is wrong with that? We send in billions of dollars in taxes. Billions. Universal health care is a bridge too far. Oh shit, mister, you ain't leaving out here with them jewels and shit is in the building. Hey, MAGA, when I told y'all don't start none, won't be none, you really might not want to start something now. Because the bouncer of this bitch is in the house. You ain't leaving out here with all them jewels and shit. I'm going to start calling them, you can't get in without hard bottom shoes. That's what I'm going to start calling them. Mister, you can't get in here without hard bottom shoes is in the building. Play if you want to. I ain't even going to say shit. All he going to do is go, Jake, don't see them, cuz. I'm like, oh, yep, let me hit the button. What the hell is wrong with taking care of American citizens? And no, I don't mean we take care of American first, not illegals. If your ass eats anything with lettuce in it today, bitch, you need the illegals, okay? You know what I'm saying? Bitch, if you have a BLT, 2 of the parts of that shit were probably picked by somebody you would think is an illegal. Better sit your goofy ass down. How the hell you munching on lettuce talking about we don't need illegals? Are you going to take your pale ass out there and pick that lettuce? No. Then sit your goof ass down. Goddamn bleach bandage. Sit down and shut up. Somebody explain this to me. The devotion y'all have for this rotted corpse that is the president of the United States is baffling to me. I don't have loyalty like that to Obama or Biden or Harris. I want them to do their goddamn job. I'm the employer, ladies and gentlemen. Me. I am the employer. And every 2 years, they come and bring me a goddamn resume. And every 2 years, I say, okay, I like that resume. Or, ain't no way in hell I'm going to vote for that resume. Every 2 years. The headline that got me today, Thomas, was that Trump was going to bypass Canada and make a deal directly with Alaska. Please tell me you're making that up, Michael Pruitt. Please. Michael Pruitt, please tell me that. Please, please. In the name of everything that is holy, please tell me that he gonna bypass Canada to make a deal with Alaska. Michael, please come on now. Michael, don't do that. Oh, Taz saw it. Stop. Bunny out here talking about it's real. Hey, yo, what in the... Angry. Oh, angry. Angry. I'm trying. Angry, I'm trying. But I gotta get this one off.
How about a nice big cup of shut the fuck up? Think before you open your stupid mouth, jackass.
Hey, MAGA. This your mans? Hey, yo, MAGA. This your mans? That's your mans? The guy that went to Puerto Rico and asked for the president of Puerto Rico, even though Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, which would mean he wants to talk to his goddamn self.
How about a nice big cup of shut the fuck up? Think before you open your stupid mouth, jackass.
He gonna bypass Canada and make a deal with Alaska. Who's gonna be at the negotiating table? Well, me and the president of Alaska. In other words, bitch, you gonna be in a room by your goddamn self. Please just.
How about a nice big cup of shut the fuck up? Think before you open your stupid mouth, jackass.
Angry. I'm trying. That's some F-bomb level shit right there. Now I'm starting to look like Ric Flair when he's doing his promos back. You know what? Let me get a belt. Hold on. You mean to tell me the world heavyweight champion, whoa, that somehow you're going to make a deal with Alaska, even though you're the president of the goddamn United States? It's so hard for me to come out here and listen to people say some of the stupidest shit when I know damn well they shouldn't be leading the country. You're talking to the microphone buying, truck driving, wheeling dealing, consent agreeing. I'm so upset now. Whoa! I'm so upset right now. I had to bring out the championship. Whoa! I can't even think. I can't. This son of a bitch is going to make a deal with Alaska. He gonna bypass Canada. And then when he gets to making these deals with Alaska, who gonna be at the table? Who gonna be at the table? Y'all let a dumb man become president of the United States and y'all are happy because he's there. Let me help y'all understand something, okay? And I need this to go far and wide. Y'all can clip this part if you want to. I don't care. If I see it in a video someplace else, I don't give a shit. But this has got to be said. Okay? Okay? What in the F? What kind of shit is that? My gifting has been suspended. I don't even know what I did, but my gifting has been suspended. My gifting has been suspended. Yeah. Yep. Gifting is suspended. Don't know why. Do not know why. That's wild. That is the wildest shit. I'm getting ready to go on a tangent for just a second. Okay. This might get this live suspended. I don't know why they just said, oh, you can't get any more gifts. But they did. They just did. So that's fine. Ain't about the gifts anyway. Ain't even about the gifts anyway. Ain't even about the gifts anyway. I might have to do a restart. I might have to do a restart on TikTok. So YouTube, don't move. We're going to keep going. I'm going to restart this live on TikTok. And if this happens again, y'all will know. So I'm going to end the live on TikTok. Give me 2 minutes and I'll be right back. Because I'm pissed. I'm not even pissed about the, oh my God, they suspended my gifting and shit like that. That ain't even it. That ain't even it. It is the pettiness of where we are today. It is the pettiness of where we are today that is pissing me off. I get it. People do not want to deal with what is going on. I understand it. I genuinely do. But it has to be talked about. Okay? It has to be talked about. And the only way it's going to be talked about is if somebody raises it as a question. What are we doing right now? What is this? Oh, there it is. Ain't that a bitch? Hold on. This is ridiculous. So, the only way this is going to work, is if we talk about it. If we talk about it. Wolfie, keep us informed on what's going on in Australia, please. Please. Because I want to make sure you're safe, Wolfie. And here's the thing, Magpie, a lot of people's families don't either. A lot of people's families don't either. They don't care. They do not care. That's the problem. That is the problem. They don't care. They don't care. This is the problem that I am having right now. It's not that this shit is going on. No, SZ, I had to restart it because apparently something I'm doing is disgusting and blah, 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 and TikTok with the... Again, this is the shit I'm talking about. I need y'all to understand something, okay? I need y'all to understand something. We are being led through the nose by stupid people. We are being led through the nose by stupid people. We are being led through the nose. 2 Victoria police officers shot dead, 1 injured, and operated on, and gunman on the run with his wife and kids as hostages. Yeah, Wolfie, please keep me informed on that, please. I need to know that. Even if you got to send it to me in a DM, please. Please let me know. Hey, y'all keep Australia, particularly Victoria, Australia, in your thoughts. And if you are the prayerful person, keep them in your prayers because 2 Victoria police officers were shot dead. 1 is injured and operated on. The gunman is on the run with wife and kids as hostages. So keep that family in your thoughts, please. All right. So like I said, you are more than welcome to clip this part. I don't care. If y'all clip it, just make sure you tag me in it, please. Don't just use my stuff and boom, 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 and that's the end of it, okay? But I'm going to say this. There is no winning or losing when it comes to human lives. Let me say it again. There is no winning or losing when it comes to human lives. And do you know why I say that? Because far too many MAGA keep using the words "we winning." No, you are not. Because feeding your family is not a game, God damn it. Feeding your family is not a goal. Or not a goal, but not a game. It isn't. I know a lot of y'all want it to be, but it ain't. I'm sorry. How is it that some people literally go home, they go home, and they know that they're not going to be able to feed their families? They know this. They know it. But they go home anyway, realizing that their kids might not have anything to eat, that they might be a couple of paychecks away from getting kicked out of their house. But here's MAGA talking about we winning. Bitch, there's no winning in that. There's no winning in that. It's survival versus not survival. So explain to me, what did you win? What did you win? What did you win? Let me tell y'all something. My hometown is Kansas City. The Chiefs have won 3 Super Bowls under the leadership of Patrick Mahomes. They've been to like five Super Bowls. They've hosted the AFC Championship like 5 times in a row, whatever, right? I don't watch football because of what they did to Kaepernick, but I am a Kansas City fan. A Kansas City fan, not the Chiefs, a Kansas City fan. Kansas City is in my blood. It was not the city I was born in. I was born in Jersey City, New Jersey. But it is the city I was raised in. It is the city that I went to elementary school, middle school, high school. I attended college classes there. I married my first wife there. I met and married my second wife in Kansas City. It is where I started my journey on active duty. Kansas City is where my mother is buried. Kansas City is where my brother lives, where 2 of my sisters live. I have 2 kids there. I have nieces and nephews in Kansas City. But when the Kansas City Chiefs wins the Super Bowl, it's not my Super Bowl. I didn't take one down. I didn't run for any yardage. I didn't catch a ball through the slot. I didn't do any of that. So I'm happy that my city can be happy, but I am not sitting around going, yeah, we won a Super. We didn't win shit. The Chiefs did. To MAGA, Donald Trump is the Kansas City Chiefs. And everybody gets a chance to ride on them because we won, MAGA won. And everybody else, including MAGA, lost. What'd you win? What achievement did you get by putting this asshole back in the White House? Because obviously you didn't look at the cronies he was bringing in, did you? Did you? You didn't notice Kevin Roberts from the Heritage Foundation talking about this is a second revolution and it will remain bloodless if the left allows it to be. Bitch, that means whatever they want to do, as long as we don't say shit, they'll do it. Was that winning? I can't remember. Was that winning? Honestly, I can't remember. kissing Putin's ass. What part of winning is that, bitch? Y'all talked about the cognitive decline in the age of Joe Biden. Hey, Jake Tapper, morning swords. Hey, Jake Tapper, I'm still waiting for you to come out and go, on second thought, I should have made that book about Trump. Still. Oh, you know, they had to pedal him around. He was really old. Donald Trump is rotting in front of us. I said what I said. Donald Trump is rotting in front of us. That man's hands are bruised. His ankles look like telephone poles. The man has congestive heart failure. And when he keels over and shuffles off this mortal coil, then what? Hey, MAGA, did you win? Did you win? Did you win then? Because y'all allowed the Heritage Foundation, Club for Growth, ALEC, the Chamber of Commerce, and every other goddamn special interest group to come into our government and run us like we are the work, like we product up in this bitch. But we won, right? And y'all did all of that. Y'all put this rotted Muppet in the White House because a smart black man made you feel inferior. I want y'all to think about that. All of you MAGA folk, think about that for just a second. Because of your inability to be able to deal with the fact that black folks ain't your stereotypes, that women are not your broodmares, that Hispanics and Spanish-speaking people bring value to this country, that Jewish people and Muslim people can get along and have done it in the past, that gay people can love who they want and trans people can go to the bathroom. You punk-ass bitches put a rotted Muppet in the White House, and then when he dies, we're all effed. All of us. AIPAC out here telling people you can't protest the state of Israel. Who are you? Who the fuck are you? Who are you? You out of your goddamn mind. I could protest any government on the face of the earth if I want to. That's the beauty of being an American citizen. I can protest any government. The Philippine government, Brazil, Hungary, Russia, North Korea, Israel. There is no law you're going to put in place that's going to tell me who I can and cannot protest. But thanks to you jackasses, now it's actually happening. We won! Women are literally losing the ability to control their own goddamn body. You know, the human body. It's kind of like the way y'all feel about weapons, women feel about their entire body. They are losing the ability to be able to control their own bodies, which results in shit like what happened to Adriana Smith being kept alive on that damn machine and her child Chase only being harvested because he wasn't born because she was rotting. We won! We won! Latino children are unaliving themselves because they're afraid of ICE. Beautiful little Mexican girl who's been scared because her classmates said that ICE is coming for her mommy and daddy, her tia and her tio. She unalives herself. But we're winning, right? Right? Y'all are determined to get rid of Killamar Albrego Garcia because Lincoln Riley died. It's not like Killamar Albrego Garcia had anything to do with it. He's just literally the figurehead for your hatred and your xenophobia. Morning, leggy lady. Beautiful human being. But we winning, right? Right? We winning, right? That's what we doing, winning. And now this bitch is telling me, a veteran, a tax-paying citizen, what I can do with a flag and what I can't. Because all he can do is hit me with an executive order. And I really feel like finding an executive order and pissing on it. This is where we are. Because you jackasses just couldn't handle the fact of a smart black man. Y'all couldn't handle the idea of a smart black woman as president. Y'all couldn't handle the idea of any woman as president. She better be in the kitchen making sandwiches and shit. What if she has her period? Talking about Hillary Clinton, who's in her late 60s. Yes, Candy. The way you retire a flag is thus. You fold it the same way you would fold it when it comes off of a casket. You render a salute and you place it on fire to burn. I've seen people with American flags on the back of their truck that are so tattered, I want to snatch their ass out of the truck and beat the brakes off their ass, but I don't. I don't. But we winning, right? We winning. This man has his own social media platform where he rants like a goddamn lunatic. But oh God, Hillary and Kamala were a little bit too emotional. We winning though, right? And I will never, ever forgive you MAGA bitches for the rock that y'all allowed that man to turn over. We have literal Nazis marching down the street with the swastikas and everything. They're marching down metropolitan streets in the United States. But y'all love Israel, right? We got to protect the Jews, right? Why would y'all let that happen? Oh, that's right. The smart black man made y'all feel bad. The Patriot Front is a Nazi organization. I said what I said and I ain't taking it to F back. I do not give a shit. They're not patriots. They're incels with flags. I want Steve Bannon's ass whooped. Sorry. One of the last survivors of the Tulsa race massacre needs a home. I would do a charity event with all the proceeds going to paying for a house and things that would help this over 100-year-old woman if it's me and Steve Bannon in a boxing ring. Me versus Steve Bannon in a boxing ring. All the proceeds go to her. all the proceeds go to make sure that queen mother has a home where she can live in and for the remainder of her life. I would literally put my old body on the line to get in a ring in a boxing match with Steve Bannon. I would beat the brakes and the hair off of his back. I promise you that. I would whoop his ass. And that queen mother would get a house. I would intentionally have the Villains Guild logo tattooed across my entire back. My entire back. And I would go in and I would whoop Steve Bannon's ass. And if Elon Musk want to get in there, he can get this work too. He can get this work too. Y'all radicalize these idiots. Now they're out here marching with flags and shit. Talking about reclaim America. From what? From what? Who conquered it? The goddamn Decepticons or the Chitauri? Make up my damn mind. Make up my mind. We have the Triple K recruiting white folk in Cincinnati because two Russian men that couldn't handle their vodka called a black man the N-word and slapped him, and they got the brakes, carburetor, and catalytic converter beat off their ass. I'm sorry. In America, sometimes y'all need a reality check. Like that jackass that literally opened fire on a disabled veteran in a wheelchair because he didn't have his ID on to show that he's a veteran. I tell you what, try me. Try me. One of us gonna go see Mahalia Jackson. And then shortly after that, you're gonna be able to go to an Ozzy Osbourne and Elvis Presley concert right now. I'm so serious right now. Try it with me. They're going to be able to read a newspaper through your ass. Play with me. Can we not say that we tried unplugging America and plugging it back in? I really wish we could. But all of this stems from the fact that a smart black man was president for 8 years. All of it. All of it. We have all been made lesser because of it. Because MAGA sees it as winning versus losing. Not life versus death, not survival versus non-survival, not flourishing versus just barely making it. And then y'all taught y'all kids that shit. Y'all remember that little punk ass bitch that was on the damn steps of the Lincoln Memorial that was staring directly at that goddamn Native man? Like got in his face with his little MAGA hat. Where's that little punk ass bitch at now? Oh, probably working for the Heritage Foundation. I just want y'all to remember all of this. All of it. The worst shit you see. If you're on TikTok, y'all seen some horrible MAGA shit. Horrible. You're on YouTube, you've seen some horrible MAGA shit. You're listening on the radio, you have seen and heard some horrible MAGA shit. You have. We are all suffering because these people just couldn't handle the idea of a smart black man. Think about that for just a second. Do y'all know why I get so much shit? Because I'm a smart black man. Coon Hat Guy, Jeff Mead, Officer Tatum. We gonna be just as stupid as you want us to be, Bo. This is the most ridiculous timeline I've ever been in. I'm wondering now, why is my back messed up? Oh, that's right, these dumbasses. Why do I have narrowing of the disc in my neck? Oh, that's right, these dumbasses. Why are my knees shot? Oh, that's right, these dumbasses. It's a pattern with y'all. It's a pattern with y'all. We have to drag you towards forward progress. We have to literally drag you to forward progress. Every woman on TikTok has got a DM about sex that they did not want. I said exactly what I said. You ain't missed nothing, Jay Thomas. If you are a content creator on TikTok as a woman, you've gotten those messages. I talked to a beautiful trans woman last night, and my gifting is suspended again. For what? I don't even know. I'm gonna do me. I don't care. I was talking to a beautiful trans woman last night because in one of her videos, I saw that her face was all, so I was checking on her, making sure she was okay, right? And I said, hey, are you doing okay? And she said, yeah, I'm fine. Why? And I said, well, I saw the video where you had the bandages and everything on. I was just worried about you. And she said, oh yeah, I just had plastic surgery. I said, okay. Told her, hey, you're beautiful. You are beautiful. What you choose to do, I'm not going to tell you anything, but you are beautiful. She said, thanks. And it was almost like I could feel her being uncomfortable. So I just said, sorry to bother you. How many men get in the DMs of women talking about their weight or their age or their this, their that? The new big one is a woman says she doesn't want to go on a coffee date. Now, I understand that. I completely understand that. Some women do not want to go on a coffee date. Some women don't even drink coffee. So why am I wouldn't even be mad at you for that. I'm not even mad at you for that. It's 9:16 a.m. and Hulk Hogan is still dead. Holy shit, man. This man is never getting up, buddy. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But women are sexually harassed. Like this woman that said she didn't want to go on a coffee date. Okay, she doesn't want to go on a coffee date. What does she get? If you go into the comment section of her video, it is nothing but disrespectful shit to a woman who made a boundary and is standing on it. But this is what the coming of that jackass in the White House has wrought. This is what it has wrought. We all have to suffer for it. There are older people in this country that literally live off of Social Security. Something that every person pays in. The boomers paid in for the greatest generation. Gen X pays in for the boomers. Gen Z pays in for us. Gen Alpha, do y'all see how it works? You see how it works? But if we weren't busting off with every time a Republican gets in the White House, oh my God, we got to give out these tax breaks to people with yachts with other yachts in it, Social Security would be fine. If we didn't have a defense budget that's larger than Krypton's, Social Security would be fine. Morning, Annabelle. But because every time a Republican comes in, they come in with the same two dumbass ideas. Both of them are bad. Neither one of them have helped. And we have data and empirical proof of this. Deregulations and tax cuts. We now all have to suffer and watch grandma try to make life with either she going to pay her rent, get some food, or get her medicine. And we're okay with that. We're okay with that. You want to tell me about the greatest country on earth? How? Fern, the gifting in this live cannot be restored. Thanks, great, fantastic, whatever. If you don't want to give me a super chat over on YouTube, please do so. Go over to YouTube, type in, just go over and give a super chat if you want to. If not, I'm perfectly okay with it. Because TikTok is so full of shit sometimes his eyes is brown. But this is what this is what we get because people cannot adapt to change. To change. Do you understand that I know as a 6 foot tall, bald black man, I am intimidating to women? I know that. So it is not a woman's job to placate me. It is my job to make sure she feels safe. That is a change society has made. You adapt or you die. Black women are not bitches and hoes. They can be anything they want to be, and that includes lead. That is a change society has made. You either adapt or you die. We gonna get diversity in this country because this country is diverse. You got some rock rib country, rural white men with the cowboy hats, and you got some non-binary black queer people that are marching the streets today, and everything in between. Because this country is diverse. You either adapt or you die. I don't know how much more clear I can make this. I don't. Tell me how much more clear can I make it, ladies and gentlemen? Can I make it any more clear than that? Can I? You either adapt or you die. Donald Trump is death. I said what I said. You can get all upset because slavery happened, but you're not changing the fact that slavery happened. So don't teach it in the Smithsonian. What the hell you gonna do? Memory erase us like Men in Black, bitch? I still got stories. I still got stories. I still got family that's older than me that got stories. We don't want to talk about it. All white people bad. Who the hell said that shit? Julia Michaels basically revealed that she knows black folks don't like her. That's all that bitch did. That's all that bitch did. It's just they're teaching you white people are bad. No, Julian, you bad. You're bad. You know exactly what the F you're doing. You know. And you know you're wrong because you went out and adopted black children. And you out here talking like this. Them kids gonna be the most confused ass children on the face of the earth. They're gonna have to learn what you refuse to teach them because you don't feel comfortable, Julian. You don't. It ain't our fault, it's yours. Adapt or die. A lot of white feminists need to understand A lot of the shit that you stand on was put there by black and brown bodies, and they were never given the credit that they were due. I know it hurts. I don't care. I don't. If you want fairness and equal rights for all women, you need to understand that the entire feminist movement has not always been fair to its black and brown and native and Asian and Pacific Islander and Muslim sisters. And you're not about to get all feminism for all women if you're not going to acknowledge the fact that you are the reason there was not any all women to begin with. Adapt or die. White people need to get away from the word white. Well, you can call yourself black. Yeah, because I don't know what else I am. I don't know what else I am. The history made goddamn sure of that. I have to adapt the color because I do not know where my tribe is. I do not know where my people are. I don't. So you're right, I'm black. But you don't have that difficulty. You don't have that barrier. You don't have that hindrance. You can be Scottish, Irish, German, Polish, Spanish. You can be Russian. You can be English. You can be anything other than the word white. White is a goddamn color. What are you proud of that? Why are you proud of that? What else is there? You can let go of that and embrace your ethnicity. DJ with the $50 super chat. F you to TikTok. Thank you, big sis. I love you so very much. You can reject this shit. You can. You're not white. White, there is no country called white. There is no atmosphere called white. White didn't win a war. White didn't invent a system of anything. White didn't create a dish. White is a color. You can embrace your ethnicity. And then you will discover when you embrace your ethnicity that you are part of a tapestry. Adapt or die. Do you understand this? Is this making sense to you? If you are a far leftist and you are determined to do nothing more than bitch, moan, and complain, you're part of the problem. If you have good ideas, speak. Say them out loud. Tell some goddamn body. Because all you're doing right now is pissing us off. You're in the way. Adapt or die. Donald Trump has all the makings of a dictator. Every single one. Y'all put him there. Y'all put him there because change was hard. Change was scary. You didn't know whether or not you could do it. You didn't know whether or not you would even be wanted in this really diverse society. You will, as long as you respect everybody in it. I'm a misogynist, and I've said this before. I have admitted this freely. This is not something I'm hiding. I also know for a fact myself, have to do everything possible to make sure women feel safe around me. I do. But at the exact same time, I must also talk to men about this. I got to be honest with them. I got to tell the truth. I got to be open. I got to show love. The only way I'm going to get rid of toxic masculinity in myself and the people around me is that I have to show love. I have to show vulnerability. I love Chaos King with everything in me. He is my big brother. And I love him. I don't have to, hey man, you know, no, I love you. I do. I tell Angry all the time, me and Angry, we get into these goofy fights. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby, but I love the shit out of Angry. I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I didn't have Angry in my world. I love Gambit and Dave and Tiger Bomb. I love T. Nathan. I love Eddie Brock. I love U.S. Army Overlord. I love USMC Angry Veteran Matt. I love these men. Not because of something they give me or done to me, but because they are my brothers. I embrace that. I embrace being vulnerable. I go to therapy, kids. I do. I cry in therapy. I get mad in therapy. I go to therapy. And I am not ashamed to say that. Because I want to adapt to a world that my kids and grandkids will inhabit. And I want to be a part of that. And I want them to know how much I love them and I am proud of them in this new world. This new world is not Donald Trump putting his entire banner of his face on the side of the Department of Labor. That is some dictator shit. Morning, Shelly. Annabelle, you are not chopped liver. You know that. You already know that. Annabelle, I love the hell out of you. I love you. I show love on this show not because I'm looking for gifts or coins or anything. I do it because love is the one thing that you have that is always replenishable. It's an infinity pool. Giving it does not lessen it. It enhances it. This is what I am talking about when I say change. Adapt or die. The one thing Obama did, and again, I didn't agree with all of Obama's policies. I didn't. Sorry. But the historic nature of him being in that White House with his beautiful wife and his two beautiful daughters showed me that the world literally can be better if we try. That's not what a lot of people saw. And unfortunately, we have been paying for it ever since. We, the citizens of the United States, have been paying for it ever since. Donald Trump is not a spring chicken. That man is practically dead. But it's too late now. It's far too late. All of you that didn't want to vote for Kamala because of Gaza, it's far too late now. Those of you who made it a conscious decision to vote for Jill goddamn Stein, a bitch that ain't never led you anywhere, and the bitch ain't planning on leading you anywhere, it's too late now. It's far too late. We now have a dictator in the White House. And he has an entire crony system waiting for him to kick the bucket so they can really do to America what they want to do. When we didn't start telling churches, keep your monk ass out of politics, and we just let them keep talking this shit without hitting their ass with taxes, we now have a theocracy building in our country. Just like the Taliban in Afghanistan. We've allowed white men who only give a shit about white manness, Bill Maher, to dictate the conversation around what this diverse country should be doing. You have no children, and you smoke way too goddamn much weed for you to be out here trying to tell me what kind of life I should have for my goddamn grandkids, you raggedy back old mother effer. There was a lot of people that believed we were in a post-racial society when Obama was elected. We never were in a post-racial society. We will never be in a post-racial society because they are creating new races every day. And I don't mean race like bodies. I mean race like people who hate people for the color of their skin, their nationality, their ethnicity, their sexual orientation, things of that nature. We should have gotten rid of white decades ago. We should have gotten rid of white, the word white and the belief in white people decades ago. MAGA out here mad as hell. Alan now, so what did Obama do to help American people besides health care? That was enough, Alan now. And do you have a candidate? Oh shit, Smoking Hot Mess said I ain't in the mood. She eject those Cedo cuz quick as shit. She is not in the mood. Smoking Hot is like, bitch, I'm not in the mood for y'all shit today. I told y'all. I tried to explain this to you before you walk your asses up in here. This ain't what you want up in here, baby. This is not what you want.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay. Now you want to...
I'm trying to tell you. Angry, Chaos, and goddamn Smoking Hot are surgical with this bitch, Jake. They are surgical with this bitch, Jake. Don't bring your dumb ass in here with that MAGA first bullshit. Because when you get kicked out and hear the ejectocito cuz, right after you leave, I'm going to go, oh, that was Smoking Hot that did that?
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay. Now you want to...
She is surgical with this bitch, Jake. We could have really, truly gotten rid of the idea of whiteness decades ago. Y'all ever notice that? The Irish weren't bullied by black folk. Please understand that. They were bullied by other white people. And then they assimilated and they started doing the bullying. Make that shit make sense. Oh, I know there's a wolf in here. Italians were Italians from different parts of Italy. Then they come to America, now they white people. They over here hating on black folk and Asian folk and shit like that. Bitch, you are Italian. You are not white. What the hell is this white shit? You could have literally lived your existence as the German person that you are. Instead, you became white. You sacrificed that for that bullshit? That's a dish rag. Like, that's like if I promised you a expensive watch and you open a box and it's a Rolex with a Q in it. Like the Rolex ain't even spelled right. It's spelled with a Q. Rolex? What is this shit? Bitch, did you just give me a Rolex watch? Yes, it's just like a Rolex. Bitch, it ain't a Rolex. It's a Rolex. What is this? And adapting to that idea of change would have helped y'all a lot better when Obama came around, but no. When Kamala came around, no. When Hillary came around, no. Y'all had to put a goddamn narcissistic, thin-skinned bitch into the presidency who is now literally going against the First Amendment and telling you, hey, if you burn a flag, we're gonna put you in jail for a year. For what? You burned the flag. Says who? Well, the president. Is that a law? No, it's an executive order. Man, if you don't, wait a minute. You gonna put me in jail for an executive order? Bitch, listen. I would literally just look at him and go,
How about a nice big cup of shut the fuck up? Think before you open your stupid mouth, jackass.
you gonna put me in jail for an executive order? Buenos dias, Danny. You sexy, beautiful person. You gonna try to put me in jail for an executive order. Not a law, not a law. Now I get to sound like Allen Iverson. We talking about an executive order. Not a law, not a law, the law I obey, you know, the law I'm supposed to be taking care of all the time. We talking about an executive order. An executive order. We talking about an executive order. Not a law, not a law, not the laws that I understand and I obey every day. No, we talking about an executive order. What are we talking about? I know I'm killing you, Smalls. You gonna send me to jail because of a goddamn exec?
Sean the non-believer. Sean.
But he got everybody running in fear. That man is sending National Guard troops into cities with black people in it because he watches way too goddamn much Fox News. His brain is tapioca, and all he believes is Chicago's black on Chicago, crime black Chicago. He is sending National Guard troops in there, into places like Baltimore and Chicago and Los Angeles. This son bitch really wants America to look like it looked in the 50s and 60s. Because that was the best time of his life, because that's when his bitch ass, his unmitigated bitch ass, was young and feral. He had a little bit of Fred's money in his pocket, and he was dodging the Vietnam draft so we can go buy some coochie in Times Square in the goddamn 60s. Come on, man. And all of this is happening because you couldn't handle the idea of a black president? Hey, MAGA, the presidency is an exclusive club in as much as people that become president are in it. But the only two qualifications that you have to run for president of the United States is be over the age of 35 and be an American citizen, meaning anybody can be president. And I'm sorry if that makes you feel creepy, but a woman will be president of this country. I'm going to say this one more time. A woman will be president of the United States. A man or a woman that speaks Spanish will be president of the United States. Watch this. This one going to really kill him. This one going to really, really kill him. Let me get ready for the button. Watch this. A gay man, a lesbian woman, or a trans woman will be president of the United States someday.
It's a Leo Pleurodon, Charlie. Magical Leo Pleurodon. It's gonna guide our way to Candy Mountain.
And your bones will be powder. Because you wanted comfort for yourself at the expense of every other American walking the face of this country today. And now we got this man putting banners of his own goddamn face on the Labor Department building. Just like dictators would do. Let me tell y'all something. You want to know who to vote for? Because I know a lot of y'all going to vote Democrat. You want to know the one question you need to ask any Democrat that's running for office in front of you? Are we going to have Nuremberg-style trial for ICE agents? If you get elected to Congress, if you get elected to Senate, if you become president, are we going to have Nuremberg-style trials for every single ICE agent walking and working in America today. If they say no, don't vote for them. $1 million worth of game for the price of a croissant sandwich at Burger King. There you go. If they say, well, him, ha, no, bitch, it's a simple question. Yes or no? I need a definitive answer. Are you going to be calling for a Nuremberg-style trial of every single one of these goddamn ICE agents? And when they are found to have been breaking the law, are you putting they bitch asses to prison? That is simple as that. Simple as that. The Republicans will toe the line. Don't even worry about it. Leave them wherever the F you find them. But if there's a Democrat right now running for Congress, running for the Senate, whether it's in your state house, whether it's in the governor's mansion, or whether it's on the U.S. Capitol Hill, you ask them this one simple goddamn question. Are you going to call for trials like they had in Nuremberg after World War II for every single solitary one of these goddamn ICE agents? And then when it is found that these people have broken the law, denied people their due process, denied people their civil rights, are you going to lock their monkey asses up in prisons for jail time longer than 6 months? And if they say yes, vote for them. If they say no, don't. The time for us to try to find some nice way to live in this bullshit is over. I told y'all, I'm not normalizing this. I told y'all November 6th of 2024 on this show, I'm not normalizing this shit. Never. Never. I will never normalize Donald Trump and the Trump regime. I told y'all that. And in those Nuremberg-style trials, if Stephen Miller's name comes up, put his ass on the hot seat. And if he lies or abdicates, put his bitch ass in jail. Kristi Noem, sit your monk ass in that goddamn chair, you go-killing bitch. Did you do this? Well, him and the harm and the no, bitch. Yes, no question. If she him and the harm and don't want to answer, put that bitch in jail. Get Tom Homan's clap teeth ass. Get his ass, sit his big ass up in front. Oh, you had balls. You was talking all that good shit. You was talking that good cash shit. Did you order this, that, and the third? Yep. Get your bitch ass in prison. And I'm talking not Club Fed. I'm talking about Alcatraz. Since you want to open it any goddamn way. And the first one that lies under oath, lock their ass up. Contempt of Congress. Don't give them any chances. But I know, that's a pill that the Democratic apparatus doesn't want to swallow. And I'm sorry, the only way to shake that party up is to make them do exactly what the hell they are supposed to be doing. Because people's civil rights are being violated. People's Fifth Amendment rights, Fourth Amendment rights are being violated every single solitary goddamn day. These ICE agents don't have badges. Some of them don't have vests. Some of them wear masks, some of them don't. They are snatching people up and putting them in cars and driving away. Like, this is the Okhrana secret police in Russia. Nuremberg-style trials. Nuremberg-style trials. Immediately. Impeaching Donald Trump ain't gonna matter because Donald Trump is going to croak eventually. He's gonna croak in office. He's gonna croak in office. I'm telling you right now, that man is not long for this world. But that doesn't mean that because he's gone, oh, the crisis is averted. No. There needs to be investigations into all of these super PAC organizations that have given all this money and had their fists all the way up Trump's ass. It's time for, hey, Kevin Roberts, get your ass out in front of Congress. So what did you mean when you said second revolution, it will be bloodless if the left allows it to be? What was that? What did you mean by that? Huh? Oh, what is this, a play on words? Play on words for what? Play on words for what? Jeff Kennedy, my co-owner and good friend, is in the building. Morning, Jeff. I'm on my bullshit today, Jeff. I'm telling you right now. No, sir, what did you mean by that? What plans did you have that was going to be the second revolution? What was that? What was it? Wow. Well, get your bitch ass in jail, Kevin. It looks a whole lot like voter tampering. Bring Elon Musk melted ketamine face ass, sit his bitch ass right in front of the thing. Tell me how much money Doge actually cut. Well, the numbers were astronomical. No. We want some hard data because we know what was, we know. We have the number, bitch. I wanted you to explain it. Where'd that money go? Huh? How is it that you investigated and cut only programs and agencies that were investigating your stupid ass? Well, get your bitch ass in jail. Not Club Fed, Alcatraz. You want to open it anyway? Let's put some people in this bitch. My problem is the passivity of people. You know, the left is really good tearing chunks out of itself, but somehow becomes scared pussy meat when it comes to fighting the people on the other side. And I don't like that. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. I find no joy nor pleasure in that. Sure, I can knock off the left if I choose to. I can talk shit about Democrats if I want to. But you mean to tell me I'm supposed to hold out the biggest swords and the biggest knives for my own side? No. You see, what is wrong with the left is everybody want to be a star. Everybody want to be a standout. A lot of people on the left need to watch Drumline. One band, one sound. No one is bigger than the band. Your hot drumming don't mean a goddamn thing when it's 10 other drummers. One band, one sound. Josh knows. Josh, is it not one band, one sound? Is it not one band, one sound? If the left plans on fighting, then they need to get up and start fighting. Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, if you ain't got the stomach or the nuts for this fight coming up, I'm gonna need you to either retire or sit your punk ass in the back, and don't give me no damn oh well, this is what I would do. Bitch, you ain't in the front, or are you? Are you? I don't want to hear another goddamn thing about a purity test. The candidate is not going to address every group. And every group is not going to get a chance to stand in the spotlight and go, okay, look at me. No, one band, one sound. Unified. It is long past time for us to get all on the same goddamn page. If your punk ass stayed home rather than voting, you own a piece of this. So stand up and get your ass in line. Don't come to me with, oh, well, you know, I don't like Gavin Newsom either, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't. And a couple of weeks ago, I said I wasn't voting for that man. I have continued to say I'm not going to vote for that man. But if that orange bitch is sitting in the White House is the only other option over there, you goddamn right I'm voting for him. Because one band, one goddamn sound. One band, one sound. Unified. Far leftists, get in line and get out of the goddamn way. If you ain't coming with ideas or a candidate, shut up. I'm tired of listening to you. You're not smart. I'm sorry. You're not the star of this goddamn show. Your inability to be able to see right from wrong is the reason we got this bitch putting the goddamn banner over the damn Department of Labor. So be smart someplace else before I mess around and smack the dog shit out of your dumb ass. I ain't in the mood for you. I told y'all, I'm on my bullshit today. Today's the day. It can happen today. I'm on my bullshit. Women have lost the right to control their own bodies. White women, you helped elect this shit? Maybe, and I'm just spitballing, you should shut up, sit down, and listen to the women who did not and were now affected by your actions. I told y'all I'm on one today. I told y'all I am on one today.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay.
I am surgical with this bitch. I am surgical with it. White men, you're not white. There is an ethnicity and a heritage behind you. You need to find it. This white man shit is getting us all murked. We are all of us, in trouble because you want to be a white man before you become an American. The world doesn't revolve around your arsenal. The world doesn't revolve around your toxic masculinity, bitch. We are evolving into a better country. Get on board or get out of the way. Let go of that whiteness. Take a 20, I think every white man in America should take a 23andMe DNA test. Whatever that first country is, that is now your ethnicity. Not white, because white is a goddamn color. White is milk. White is baby powder. White is talcum. White is literally white noise. That's a white light there, ladies and gentlemen. And it's long past time we stop with this bullshit. You're not white. You have an ethnicity. You're just too goddamn lazy to find it. Because if you find out that you have an ethnicity and not just the color white, you're not going to feel special. Who gives a shit? Who cares? It ain't about special. It's about right and wrong now. You either on the right side or you on the wrong side. I do not play with the wrong side. I don't. I'm sorry. You get no sympathy, grace, or mercy from me. I want your ideas gone. I want your sense of entitlement gone. And if that means you get to cry in a corner and I never see or hear you again, bitch, I do not care. What I say today? Surgical with this bitch.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay. How you want to...
Y'all put this megalomaniac's rotted corpse into the White House again. Now we got to clean up your mess. And we're going to do it with diversity, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't give a shit if you have a little all-white town. You will be trying to run away from it soon enough. Because you realize having a town full of people that think exactly like you, well, where have I seen that before? Oh, yeah, that's right. It never works. You will be begging for diversity, screaming for inclusion, begging for equity. I'm not playing with y'all today. I'm telling you that right now. I ain't playing with y'all today. I'm not playing with y'all today. I refuse to, because goddamn it, we are in a bad place. We are in a bad place. We're in a bad place right now. That man put a banner of his own goddamn face on the side of a federal building. Y'all want to talk to me about trans people in bathrooms? I'm going to need you to either admit the fact that you're attracted to trans women or stuff your mouth with tissue and shut the F up. Those are your two choices. Ask me what is a woman, and I'm going to tell you somebody that wouldn't touch your bitch ass. You're in my way. Get out of my face before I do something bad to you. I'm not playing anymore. See, I don't feel enough American anger over this. I know a lot of people are like, well, how come you wasn't in Washington, D.C.? Because I live in Georgia. I live in Georgia. So what am I going to do? I'm going to start where I live. If that means I do the Sound of Coffee live from the corner downtown, literally downtown, where I start saying exactly what I'm saying in front of this microphone down there, I will do it. Because I'm not allowing this to happen while I have breath in my lungs. I'm not playing with MAGA anymore. I never did. I've always looked at y'all as sycophants and cockroaches, but now? Oh no, it's enough. Mike Pruitt. It ain't a mug. It's not the mugshot photo. It's some new shit that he did just for that goddamn banner. If I choose to burn an American flag, there is not a goddamn thing the Trump administration can do to me. Nothing. You arrest me, if you even so much as touch me, I'm going to sue you for everything you goddamn own. If I burn a flag in this country and the Trump administration arrests me, I will sue the federal government so badly that the sperm in the balls of my youngest grandson will have grandchildren of his own, and we will still have generational goddamn wealth. Play with me if you want to. Play with me if you want to. Argue with your mama. Do not argue with me. As an American citizen, I have the right to First Amendment free speech, and there's nothing the government can do about it. Let him sign all the EOs he wants. He can sign. No, I'll tell you what he can sign. He can get himself the world's largest Sharpie, put on a Speedo, put on a skull cap, because I know he don't want that hair wet. Go to the highest diving board he possibly can. Then he can go and dive and get ready to sign.
These nuts. Got him.
The government should be afraid of me. The government should be afraid of you. I have always had 3 goals when I opened my mouth on TikTok and became a social media commentator or social commentator. I've always had 3 goals. Number 1, identify and either educate or move to the side dumbass people. That was my very first video. Go to my, if you don't believe me, go to my page. Scroll all the way down. The very first video I ever did was, I am tired of carrying stupid people around with me and with us. So it's to identify and get rid of or move out of the way dumb people. The second thing I have strived to do is empower Americans. And in fact, empower Americans and people around the world. The people that sit in office are not gods. They're not demigods. They're not any of that. They are your employees. They work for you. Everybody loves V for Vendetta. When V said the people should not be afraid of their governments, governments should be afraid of the people, that was true. America, Canada, Great Britain, Congo, it doesn't matter. The governments should be afraid of the people. It is my job to get you to stop with this mindset that these people are your gods and you've got to worship them and let's go this, that, and the goddamn third. My job is to tell you no. Nobody cheers for the employee of the month. Nobody. You don't put on gear with the employee of the month on it. He's an employee. He does his job or his bitch ass gets fired. That's what he's supposed to do. So that was my second tasking, opening my mouth on TikTok and on social media. And the third one was to get people to stop seeing the world from their own eyes and see it from everyone else's. See, I told y'all, from 1989 to 2013, I had nightmares every night. Some of them were really graphic, some of them were just goofy, but they were nightmares. After my stint in the Navy, they got worse. So we're talking about 92, 93, 94. Get out in 94, it was worse. It was so much worse. It was horrible. The nightmares were coming, and it didn't matter if I was asleep at my desk or just laying down for a nap or going to bed. They were horrible. My wife can tell you that. They had me on Seroquel. They had me on Prozac, basically. When I got off of that, they were giving me Ambien because I couldn't go to sleep. They started me on Prazosin, which is what I still take to this day. I got off the Ambien, realized I have ADHD. I tried to meditate this morning. My mind would not shut up or shut off. Okay? So I take Adderall. Calms me, focuses me. And y'all have seen the difference. When I'm on Adderall, the show goes boom, 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 boom. When I'm not on my Adderall, everything is scattered. Every one of y'all have seen it. I'm making a joke about one thing, and then I'll stop that to go talk about something else. I say all that to say this. I understand. Eugene, what's happening, brother? I understand that I am not a perfect human being, but I am trying to be a better one. I so desperately want America to live up to the words in the goddamn Constitution. But the only way that's going to happen is if we make it. If we make it. It has to be us. It has to be. It has to be us. You are more powerful than you give yourself credit for. Stop abdicating your power to people who don't like you and who don't have your best interests at heart. I don't know how hard this is for you to understand. I don't get it. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? If you are a woman in this country, trans women aren't your problem. Rich white men that want to control your body is. Why are you over here fighting a battle you don't need to fight when you really need to fight the one that's sitting in front of you? Take your power back. Fight. Don't give me no more anthems. I don't want to hear no more all day, every day. No. I want to see y'all getting in people's face. I need some more Marshawn Lynch from women. Run through a mother effer face. Run through their face. How dare somebody tell you what you can do with your own goddamn body and where you can do it at? Black women, my sisters, everybody ain't gonna make it. There are some amongst us, both men and women, black folk, that are not here for the rise. They are here to tear down, identify them, and shame their ass out the goddamn conversation. Coon Hat Guy cannot get any sympathy from me whatsoever. If he falls and breaks everything, including his eyebrows, bitch, I got nothing for you. What you want me to do about it? You're right, Michael Pruitt. We are all going to be forced into action one way or the other. The Jeff Meads, the Coon Hat Guys, all of them, they cannot be saved. Watch them drown and enjoy the show. I ain't trying to say their ass. I'm trying to build over here. And I'm going to tell you something. In my eyes, equality is mandatory. Mandatory. If there is a black woman in America right now that can do what I am doing right now better than me, I'm going to sit my goofy ass down, shut the F up, and listen. I'm gonna be her tag team partner. Tag me in whenever you need me. We are a matriarchal community. I know some passport Kevin Samuels nut huggers are gonna hate that one. I don't give a shit. It's true. We are a matriarchal community. From the big mamas to the big aunties to grandmama, we are a matriarchal community. So the idea of a black woman not being able to lead is asinine. Some of y'all come from single parent mama households. And you heard, oh, women can't lead. Then your mama lead, you goofy son of a bitch. Everybody ain't gonna make it. We need to name them, shame them, and watch them walk the walk of shame out our goddamn face. We are more than black on black crime. We are more than baby mamas. We are more than do you know your fathers. We are fighters. We come from fighters. We are more than watching these people erase our goddamn history while we sit there kumbaya. The black church is teaching us how to be peaceful. The white church is teaching them how to be warriors. I'm sorry. I'm going to put fist to ass if somebody come up to me with that bullshit. Bet believe that. Bet believe that.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
Surgical with this bitch, Jake. White folks, get over yourself. Get over yourself. You are not white. You're European. You're Scandinavian. You're Norwegian. You're German. You're Irish. You're Dutch. You're Scottish. White is a piece of goddamn paper. Hold on. Did I just break the fourth wall? You white folks gonna tell me you the same color as this? You white folks gonna tell me you the same color as this? You the same color as paper towels? Word? Proud to be white. You're proud to be this? That's like being proud to have an any penis. Your shit gets hard on the inside, not now. Bitch, come on now. Are you out of your mind? Do you see how stupid that sounds? White pride. That's a color. That's not a race, you ignorant ignoramuses. Jiminy goddamn Christmas. That's why y'all always talk about protecting white culture. Let's protect the culture of the color of these goddamn paper towels. You're Scandinavian. You're Irish. You're Dutch Irish. Now you have all of this history. All of this history. All these accomplishments. But white ain't one of them. And from now on, the next white person that says, I am racist to white people, I'm going to demand that they show me where the country of white is. I said what I said. If you open your mouth and take one of my goddamn videos from this point forward to tell me I'm racist to white people, I'm going to demand that you show me on a map where the country of white is. And I'll even do you one better. I'll do you one better. I'm going to make, using AI, I'm going to invent the country of white. You won't be able to find it on a map. This guy blocks everyone who disagrees with him. You're right, and I disagree with you being here. Get your monkey ass out of here. Hey, one love. Bye. Bye. You goddamn right I block. This is a radio show, not a podcast. This is a radio show. And this is a dictatorship. This bitch is ran by the ethnically beautiful coffee beans. And if you bring your ass in here on some doofy shit, they're going to kick you out before I do. So eject no Cito, cuz your ass up out of here. Goddamn ignorant, mouth-breathing son of a bitch. I told y'all, I am on one today. I'm not to be played with. Surgical with this bitch.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay.
Bitch, I'm surgical with this bitch. The next white person that says I'm racist to white people, I'm going to demand that you show me on a map where they are. What achievements did the country of white do? I'm going to demand it. Because that bullshit is old. Old. You cannot be racist to a cult. Watch this. I hate the way that you talk, the way that you walk, the way you wear your white ass. Oh no, the paper towels feel discriminated against. If you don't sit your goddamn dumb ass down. Stupid ass. So let this go out far and wide. The next son of a bitch that tells me I'm racist to white people, I'm challenging your punk ass to find it on a map. And if you can't, you owe me $100. There. Now I'm going to sweeten the pot. Now I'm going to sweeten it. Let one of you mouth-breathing, bearded dumbasses say that Thomas the Villain Bishop is racist to white people. Bitch, you either going to find it on a map or you're going to pay me $100. I'm done playing nice with you idiots. Because while you over here in your fragile, it ain't even white, you have an ethnicity, but you refuse to find it because you want to hold on to this dumbass shit feelings. The President of the United States put a banner outside of the goddamn Department of Labor. I'm not playing anymore. I'm not. I may not be able to go to D.C., but I can make goddamn sure the people in D.C. hear me. I'm going to be able to go to a protest here or there, but I'm going to make goddamn sure the people at the protest know who I am. I will use my platform responsibly, not for glory or coins, but because it's the right thing to do, and there's nothing anybody can do to stop me. The guild has marching orders now. We fight the ignorant. Get on or get out of the way. So says the brutalist. The guild has new marching orders. I don't care what region. I don't care if it's VG UK, VG Canada, or VG the United States. You now all have marching orders. Fight the ignorant. They either get with the program or get out of the goddamn way. We don't have time for their stupidity anymore. We're done. We are done being nice to dumb. I do not care how you have to do it. If you stand under the banner of the Villains Guild, here is your marching orders. Fight this stupid ass shit. Use your platform, no matter how small, how big, it does not matter. Use it to fight the ignorance. And at the end of it, every one of you should say, get on board and get the F out of the way. So says the brutalist. I am not going to live in a country where a man can put a banner over a building, over a federal building that I'm paying for with his goddamn face. I'm not doing it. I don't condone it. I'm not playing with it. I'm not going to do it. And that means I'm going to use every way possible that I have to fight this. And if that means I burn a flag, bitch, I wish a mother effer would come to my house trying to arrest me. It's going to be some, what we say on Monday, misunderstandings and goddamn furniture moving. I'm going to fight for diversity every single place I can. I'm accepting of you as you are. Gay, straight, old, young, black, white, not even white, black, Scottish, English, Irish, Scandinavian, German, Russian, trans, intersex, non-binary. You are welcome in mine, in my home, in my life. I love you and accept you as you are. Because, God damn it, diversity is what makes this country strong. That flag is a piece of cloth. The America is not America without the people. Without us, there ain't no country. It's real estate with a cute flag. Without that flag, we're still here. Still Americans. And I get it. Oh my God, Obama, he made me feel uncomfortable as a black man with intelligence being the president of the United States. Get used to it, bitches. Get used to it. He wasn't the only one. And he wasn't even the best one. You got our light work. That's what your ass got. You got our light work. Wait till you see what we got coming down the pike. Wait till you see what we got coming down the pike. They are young, dynamic. Their ideas are better than yours. They have been living in a diverse society, and they will fight to their last breath for it. Your old, antiquated ways of thinking, you have to be centered in some shit because you're white, are done. Obama was our light work, baby. He was that light package. He was that light package to taste it, see if the streets is hungry for it. And they were. You elected that walking corpse with that long ass tie because he was your last gasp of holding on. Oh my God, holding on. Oh my God, I don't want change. Bitch, you ain't got a choice. Because you will one day meet Mahalia Jackson. Death will welcome you. And when you're gone, and I really want this to be understood, when you're gone, so will your ideas. And that non-binary person that made you feel funny is going to be a city councilwoman or a city councilman. That trans women you didn't like being in the bathrooms, guess what? That trans woman is going to be the head, the CEO of a company that makes bathrooms. Oh, you thought women were too emotional to lead. Okay. It's all fun and games until it's a woman who's a president of the United States and she is making deals and showing strength around the world and being respected for it. Oh, you love our stereotypes, but you don't love it when an educated black man comes in and says, peace, like Sonny Michaud. We out here. You don't like it when we're smarter than you, which I am. You want me to dim my shine. You want me to tap dance a little and give you a little soft shoe. Kill my ass. Kill my ass. I am Robert and Martha's child. Second oldest child, first boy, oldest son. And they would come back and beat the ever-loving shit out of me if I dimmed who I am and what I've accomplished, because some of you people couldn't keep up. You're not going to continue the old fights. The Jews and Muslims have been getting along, can get along, will continue to get along if we get you old, disgusting, decrepit, idea-having bitches out of the way. You end up with a trans vice president. Mm-hmm. What you gonna do about it? You'll be dead. Nobody cares. You're going to end up with a president that speaks Spanish. And he's going to be making deals in Mexico and Spain and South America and Venezuela and El Salvador, all those places you think are shitholes. He's going to be down there, she's going to be down there making all the goddamn deals to make all of North and South America the best in the world. What you going to do about it? You'll be dead. So enjoy your time with that corpse. Enjoy him telling people what they can do with flags. I know that makes you feel good and you get a little chubby in your pants. Enjoy having this bitch put banners of his face all over the place. Sure, okay. Enjoy as he wastes your tax dollars on a special parade because she's your special little boy. But go get your health screened. Go get your heart checked. Go make sure that your blood sugar is good. Make sure that cholesterol isn't clogging those arteries. Better get those lungs checked out too. And those feet, is that gangrene I see? Yeah, you might want to get that checked out. But just understand, and I'm looking you in the camera when I say this, you're going to die one day. That corpse is going to die one day. And hopefully your needing to be centered ass ideas die with him. Evolution is coming. Diversity is on its breath. Inclusion is on its back. Equity is in its arms. We will make this country better than you ever thought possible. We will reject all of the boxes you tried to put us in. And we will forge a country that is equitable, inclusionary, and diverse. We will stop calling ourselves a melting pot and be the tossed salad of the world. We will make better enemies and better allies and forge stronger bonds up with them. We will let our enemies know that you can never harm us. And we will stop looking for slogans and materialistic shit to define who we are. And you can't stop us. Like I said before, we got next.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay.
We are surgical. We are surgical with this bitch. We are surgical. We got time. You don't. He don't look too good. Looking a little peaked. The hands ain't working the way they used to. He's going to croak, and your entire personality is going to croak with him. And when we do take over, we're going to make sure that this, and by this I mean him, never happens again. Expect us, bitch. That's the show, kids. I hope I have motivated y'all this morning. I really do. I hope I have motivated y'all. If you like what I'm doing and would like to support, think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/ThomasVille and Bishop. As little as $3 a month, you can help me keep all of this running, help me keep these thing flowing. I'm going to need y'all to love on you today. Wherever you are and what part of your life you are, love on you. If you gay, be as gay as possible today. And I know that sounds weird, but it's true. Enjoy it, embrace it, smell the air, feel the ground underneath your feet. Love on somebody and then love on you. Think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/ThomasVille and Bishop. Show is brought to you in part by Smooth California. Skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. And remember, they are all natural, ladies and gentlemen. Go to smoothca.online, type in the Villain 25 for 25% off of your purchase. This show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence. I am rocking the Queen Melanated Excellence today. It is a celebration of the melanation, but remember, you don't have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. MelExcellence.com. This show is brought to you in part by Something Black Made. Go to somethingBlackMade.com and check out some of the incredible clothing they have on their website. Letterman's jackets for all you high school dropouts, and some of y'all need the GED to follow around with it. And remember, Leather Jacket 2025. Rep your set, rep your set, rep your set. And finally, this show is brought to you in part by W Energy. I start my morning every morning with a shot of Grandpa's denture water. I know it sounds disgusting, but it's absolutely true. Grandpa's denture water. It sounds disgusting, but it tastes delicious. Oh, okay. So Smoking Out will not be in tomorrow, but she will be here on Thursday for Truthful Thursday. We love you. We love you. We love you. You know that. Go to w.gg, type in Thomas Bishop for 10% off of your purchase. The Sound of Coffee Shop is up, it's running, and it's piping goddamn hot. I'm coming up with new ideas so fast for the Sound of Coffee Shop that I'm almost running out of ideas. Okay? I'm not running out of ideas. I'm really going to need somebody to help me with this goddamn shop. The Honey Sauce album cover, front to back album cover t-shirt will be coming, as well as the Honey Sauce album cover coffee mug. And there will be two of those, because there's two different versions of Honey Sauce. Anyway, so go to the Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com and check it out. Like Tracina says, hydrate, elevate, self-love is self-care. Have a beautiful day on purpose, and that comes from our beautiful Mississippi Rose, Miss Tracina. What is it that we say every day, kids? And today I want you to say it with this knowledge. You are what make America, America. Not that goddamn flag. I love you, Wolfie. Wolfie, text me or send me a DM and let me know how that thing in Victoria ends, because I really want that family to come back. Okay, that man done already offed 2 cops. I need that family to be safe. So please let me know. You are what makes America, America. Not that flag. Not that bald eagle. Not the materialistic shit. And Magpie, you do represent Germany, and you represent it well. You do. You are a beautiful soul. Don't ever think otherwise. You make this country. This country doesn't make you. We have got to stop mythologizing this country, because myths lead to bad things. Myths lead to atrocities. It is time for us to be honest about things. You either for moving forward or you're not. You are either for a more diverse country or you're not. You are either for letting go of the idea of whiteness and embracing your ethnicity and everything that comes around with it, or you are not. Period, point blank, end of discussion. There is no other choices. I wear a bracelet that has all 8 names of my children in order. In order. I wear it because I want to remind myself of why I do what I do. When I put on my wedding band, I am reminded that I am married to the best woman in the world. When I put on my pinky ring or my class ring, I am reminded that I come from strong roots, that Black womanhood flows through me. And that means every Black woman I see is a sister or a queen mother. I'm reminded of these things. And I have this bracelet to remind me that there are 8 people in this world who, without them, there is no me. 4, I was given by the universe of my own. 4, I married into, and I love them as my children. I call them my son, my daughter. So when you say it today, I want you to say it with the knowledge that you are the best part of what this country is. Do not let MAGA tell you otherwise. Do not let MAGA bully you into believing that what you are and who you are is somehow abomination or bad or whatever. It's a goddamn lie. You are a human being, and you make this country what it is and what it can be. So what do we say every day, kids? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. From the bottom of my heart, I love you. And I will fight with you side by side. I will fight for you because you deserve it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. I am the leader, the brutalist of the Villains Guild. And this has been one incredibly emotional, strengthening episode of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. Make sure you are subscribed to our GCPR YouTube channel and hit that little bell for latest, greatest when shows are posted and things of that nature. You want to be a part of it. GCPR, where every voice matters. I needed today. I needed you. I don't know if you guys needed me today, but I damn sure needed y'all. And y'all came through like y'all always do. And for that, I will be eternally grateful. With love in my heart and soul, I say this. With peace on my mind for every one of you, I give this. Oh, Lord, have mercy, he fine. And just a tad bit of hair grease. See y'all tomorrow. I got to figure out what the hell to do with Why Wednesday. Oh, wait a minute. Let me make sure I say that. September 7th, the Kennedy Effect program returns. My brother, my good friend, and co-owner of this radio station, Jeff Kennedy, will be back on these GCPR airwaves September 7th. And I can't wait. I love y'all. Be safe. Have the best day possible. Be the best version of yourself. Peace.